Live.
It's time for the livest interactive sports talk show in Ohio. This is Down to the Wire 513.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
That's right. Is in the building. Where's that? Where we at? Shout out to my boy Jamar Chase. 50 ball on everybody. Finally got one of them fantasy football championship rings.
No comment.
Feel good. And this one feels legit because like this is the first one we actually had money on the line, so like everybody cared somewhat. So for me to finally get it when something's on the line.
Most everybody. I don't say everybody. Most everybody.
Yeah, mostly everybody. There was a few who dropped out pretty early.
There was a few in there who went like 0-3. It was all right. You know, so it's over.
But still, the win on the line, it feels good. So for the next year, I'm gonna be bragging every show.
Whatever, man.
Rose eyes.
Congratulations, Steve. Congratulations.
If it means, hey, play it like this. If it means so much to you, hey, do that like I don't care about it at all. Like if
you wanted to win that bad, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What's going on, brothers? How y'all feeling? Happy New Year.
I was great until you said that, bro.
Cool. Yeah, I was too. Like I was really rocking with you.
I was cool, bro. I was like, what is this? What's this in the background? Championship. What is this playing in the background? Like, is my phone going off? What's going on?
And he snuck that in. He snuck that in.
We was talking for a good 15 minutes before we went on.
He ain't said that in the pregame meeting, y'all.
We was talking for a good 15 minutes. He ain't said nothing about that.
Hey. You know.
He made sure he mentioned that.
when you do the show, you sneak in little stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right, man. So we had our first girls basketball game of the week, varsity basketball game. It was dope. I was the member of the squad. They went to go check it out this week. Purcell Marion versus McNicholas. Purcell Marion has the number one varsity girl. I mean, not varsity one, number one player in the class of 2025. And to say the least, y'all seen the clips. She a beast.
41 off. What she dropped?
She dropped 49 points, 15 rebounds, followed up by number 11, last name Mosley. She had 18 points all threes.
3 balls.
All 3 balls.
Okay.
They played really tough defense. McNicholas, they played their hardest, but she was too much. The final score was 75-50, and she had 49. You do the math.
What's her name?
D. Alexander is a problem.
I remember her name. D. Alexander. I remember her name.
D. Alexander is
number one girls basketball player in the class of 2025. Goes to Purcell Marion High School, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Shout out to Coach Jamar Mosley.
Best coach in the state. Put it out there.
And I always say that he got out there playing. He was in the Final Four last year with a team nobody thought he was supposed to be there with. So imagine when he got this talent, man. He got he got some killers. Y'all ain't even seen the. I can't wait. We gonna have y'all gonna see.
Got the highlights, y'all. Stay tuned. More coming, man. I stay tuned.
Yep.
And what she said, she only 15.
15.
Channeled her inner Kobe, trying to outscoring the team by herself. At one point, she did.
Hey, it was there, bro. Oh my God, she was hooping. What I would have liked to see McNick do, those girls played their heart out, but the coach didn't double team her at all. I mean, if I'm playing against me personally, the number one player in the look. They might get 40, but it's going to be the hardest 40 you ever got because we're going to double team you the entire game.
50 shots to get that 40.
Anybody but you beating us. Anybody.
I think she shot like 20 for 24, man.
Oh, my
God. From inside the 3. It's like
so they just let her kill him, basically. Come on, coach.
They played hard, though, but I would have liked to see a little bit more double teams and stuff like that.
The fan, though, we appreciate you letting her go off like that and us being able to see that.
Well, I maybe as a fan, I don't know. I'm just the outsider looking in, and you know what I'm saying. I coached last year, so I know it's not the easiest task. So maybe he knew something that I didn't.
49 at halftime. You gotta make that adjustment.
Crazy. You gotta make some kind of adjustment. Halftime, I believe you said at halftime she was out.
They was only down there. That was 32-29 and a half. I think was that the score I put up? I can't remember. It was like 32-27. It was only down like 5 or 3 points.
She probably outscoring them at that time.
Yeah, and then like she just Coach Mosley just put like kind of let her start bringing the ball up the floor a little bit. And yeah, she just kind of start going to the basket, killing every single play.
Let me just do this.
It was all yeah. Oh my goodness, that left hand is. It was fun to say. With her being the number one player in the nation, I'm sure that I'll be at. She'll be the feature of a couple of our games of the weeks. In the future. So our next. If you want me to tell you the next game of the week, or you said just so I could check in, it's going to be Purcell Marion versus Summit. It's at Summit High School on Saturday. Summit has the number 7 player, girls basketball player in the class of 2025. Ooh. So it's Purcell Marion. I don't want to misspeak. I think they lost in the last visit, so they're going to be coming hungry. I could be wrong hitting it, and if I am wrong, trust me, Coach Jamari is gonna let me know that I was. So, because he don't play. So, but I think it's a revenge game, and if you can make it, it's at Summit at 2:30 on Saturday, and it's gonna be a good one.
All right, Saturday 2:30.
Heard it here first, man. Check it out.
Game of the week. By the way, when you texted us, it was 66-39. She said she just had 40. So yeah, I don't know what point of the game that was. You didn't say that was halftime, but yeah.
No, it wasn't halftime. At halftime, it was a closer game.
Yeah, halftime, it was like 32-27, something like that.
It's 32-27, and then she just it got ugly. It can get ugly.
Good for him, man. Coach probably went to sleep like, man, he went home like, bro, what happened? It wasn't that bad. I don't know what happened.
I thought I had a shot. I
looked up and it was 10. And then looked up, it was 25. Like, damn.
Oh my goodness. Hey, let me keep it real with y'all. Y'all gonna see that they wasn't in too many highlights this week, but he got these freshman twins killers. He got a good team, man. He got a good team.
Yes, well, okay. And then
only one senior on the team this year. Right. So, and I think it's like 7 freshmen.
Wow.
It can be a force. Wow.
That could be a dynasty in the making, huh?
Just saying, it could get ugly.
Dynasty in the making.
But I can't wait to have you preview a lot of the other good schools. I know it's a lot of good girls out here that's gonna get exposure, and I can't wait for Down the Wire to be there to expose. It won't. D. Alexander won't be the only player that we're exposing to let you guys know about. So stay tuned on that tip, and I'll let you guys. You'll be seeing those highlights for Purcell Marion versus Summit.
Hit us up if you think other people in the city that's killing it. Hit us up.
Let us know because we don't know everything. We
want to come figure it out too, man. So hit us up.
Hit us up, man. If she thing and she that, I'm coming to watch, and we gonna put her on the show.
We put her on the page. We gonna put her on everything. We gonna talk about them. Mm-hmm. Everybody. Anybody, dudes, girls, whatever. Hit us up.
Chop it up. Yep.
In all sports. I mean, right now we're just in hoop season, but we'll carry that to football too.
Football, tennis, swimming, whatever y'all want to do, man. Track and field.
Now for some of those, it might be some clips, but I don't know much to say. But it
might be here. Personally, make sure we give y'all the attention y'all deserve.
Welcome in Down to the Wire 513. Always give us a follow. Everything: Facebook, Twitter, IG.
Facts.
Subscribe on YouTube. Man, well, where y'all want to start this week, fellas? Man, a lot of it's been going on since last year.
Where do I want to start? Let me tell you exactly where I want to start. Can we start with AB because that was insane? Please,
it was.
Please. If y'all brothers, if I'm out of order, let me know.
Go ahead.
Let's start with AB. Go ahead, Ryan. You can start off. I just did a lot of talking. You can start.
He just released a statement.
All right, so if everybody who don't know, AB is no longer a Buck.
Did they release him officially? Because
I don't know. If he was still on the roster. Bruce Arians said after the game he no longer. But when he was asked about AB, AB stormed off the field. I don't know what happened on the field. T said AB with the statement, so maybe AB, sheds the light onto that. But AB stormed off the field. Took his jersey off, took his pads off, took his other shirt off, threw it off, and threw up deuces and went off the field. Next day he was at a front court at an NBA game. So he was living his best life, if you ask me.
Can we get that? Can we get that statement?
It's a pretty long read, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, what are you dropping on? Is Insta?
IG?
Yeah, it's on IG. It's going crazy on Twitter. Adam Schefter has the cliff notes basically right now. Basically, I'm gonna read what Adam Schefter tweeted. He said Antonio Brown accused the Bucs of engaging in ongoing cover-up. He said an MRI of his ankle shows broken bone fragments stuck in my ankle, the ligament torn from my bone and cartilage loss, which are beyond painful. This is according to Antonio Brown. I said it goes on, but he ended his statement by saying once my surgery is complete, I'll be back to 100% and looking forward to next season handling his business.
Wow.
So basically just from the gist, AB was telling them, hey, I'm hurt, I can't play. And Bruce Arians was trying to get him to go out there and play.
Here, basically, yeah.
Which now makes sense because I mean obviously I know everybody immediately after the game was talking about how close AB needed, like it was catches, yards to unlock incentives, and obviously don't nobody want to lose that money, especially a guy like AB. So if he's not able to go out there and do what he's capable of doing, like something was wrong, and the fact that the coaches basically didn't listen to him, that makes them look bad. Now AB acting like taking his jersey off and all that stuff, like that was clown shit. But it's better ways you could have handled it. Like you could just sat on the sideline and not say nothing after the game, expose what happened. But Bruce Arians does deserve part of this blame if AB wouldn't have told him, say, I can't play, and he wasn't trying to hear it.
AB, that was very childish the way he handled it. And it came out, he turned everybody against him. If I'm an owner at this point, now they dead wrong. I'm not signing AB. I'm done. No, because okay, let's say everything he said is true. He's still dead wrong. That's childish, man. He, like you said, he could have sat. He could have just walked out. He didn't have to, he didn't have to do the whole charade. And if his ankle's so hurt, it don't hurt to help the heat. And I know NFL game is bigger than running. But you got fragments in your ankle. You're running and jumper jacking, brother. And I know NFL play is more strenuous and, it take a more, maybe that don't hurt when he do that. But it don't help your claim either if you claim your ankle broke.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not sure.
You right.
You claim your ankle broke.
At that point, adrenaline does play a factor too. Like,
but it don't help your claim.
And pain. Like if he's,
but I hear you. But if I'm going to be telling the world I'm hurt, and I believe him, because he's a lot of stuff, but he can get you 1,800 yards and 14 touchdowns in a heartbeat. So he's a baller. So I believe him when he says he's hurt. Because I mean, why not? You want to win a team? Why not? Why wouldn't he want to play? You know what I mean? So
that was my thing too. Like he got close to, especially like you said, he got close to getting all those incentives. My bad. Go ahead, Doc.
That too. You know what I'm saying? So he has everything to gain by playing. I don't think Bruce Arians ever really liked him. One, and I don't think he. That's what. I don't think he ever really wanted him, and he hurt himself bad. If I'm an owner, I'm just me personally. I'm not taking a chance on him. He's a beast. Somebody will, because somebody's like, they see that like the risk reward. But he's a head case, and it's the same thing everywhere he goes. It's always something, and you get the benefit of the doubt. He's Shannon Sharp has talked about. I know we all, and look, I just agree with him in some aspects. It's like if this was the first time Okay, but he put on a show with Pittsburgh. He put on the show with the Raiders.
Everywhere.
And he put on the show with New England. It's like he can't. He doesn't handle himself in a professional manner. Yeah, that's messed up. But don't worry, you won the battle right now. I ain't playing. I'm gonna sit here, and I'm gonna win the war and make you look crazy. Might even you do that to a player, you might end up getting him fired. But he changed the narrative when he did all that. Now, and that doesn't make Bruce Arians any less wrong, but he really missed a good opportunity to be the all the way good guy for a change.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you said. I mean, he like the way he acted was definitely uncalled for. Even teammates on the sidelines trying to get him stopped. Mike Evans.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Chill.
He's like, all right, bro. All right, go ahead, man. Breathe, bro. I'm walking this way. I ain't gonna be in this picture. And he went and proceeded to do. I mean, I don't blame him for next day going to an NBA game. Do what you want to do, leave life, bro. You want to be, you quit your job, you're unemployed this time. Do what you want to do, bro. Hey, you're a rich guy. I would do the same thing. I don't want.
I'd have been at the game too.
I don't blame him one bit for that. But the way he handled the whole situation was just basically a slap in the face. I think it's Tom Brady. If you ask me, I think Tom Brady was the only reason that he was there. Like you said, I don't think any NFL team wanted him before this. I definitely don't think any NFL team wanted him after this. Just due to the problems that he brings. He's a two-power man. Everywhere he goes, he's an issue. It's always an issue, and it's always somebody else's fault. And it's always a story about AB doing something foul too off the field. And I don't think he's gonna get a chance in the league. Honestly, I think he only reason he got the chance because Tom Brady. And I don't think Tom's gonna give him a chance after this has happened. I don't think Tom's done with him. Unless another quarterback that's in a powerful situation gets in a spot where they can call some shots and they want him to come on board, he's not getting another chance anymore in the NFL. He's done. And I don't think he should. He come close to the end of his career anyway. So.
I
don't think he should care. If this is how you want to go out, but this might just cause him a Hall of Fame ballot.
Yeah, buddy. Now from that perspective, that's where.
Yeah, because
he might want to come back. But look at T.O.
He's
He's one
of the best wide receivers ever on the field. You can't argue that. Numbers wise, he's one of the best receivers ever. If you're gonna put him top, whatever you're gonna put him at, he's one of the best. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But what he just did, might have just blackballed him for good. He was already having blackball. What he might have just did,
look what they did.
Never seen that in the league. Never seen that.
Look what they did to T.O. You're right. Look what they did to T.O.
And T.O. didn't do that. T.O. did some foul shit. T.O. didn't do that. What he did was some high school shit, man. Some shit you see some mad kids in high school do. You don't see nobody do. You can pay millions, bro. Sit down, shut the fuck up. You can pay millions.
Or just walk out. It don't gotta be a
keep your shit on, put your helmet on, all you hurting, and walk to the back and leave. But you doing that, putting on the whole charade, throwing your shirt off, throwing it into the stands, hyping the fans up. He gonna get blackballed for that shit, bro. Remember my words. He'll be first ballot. If he gets in, he's definitely not first ballot at this point. Definitely not first ballot.
Oh yeah. It ain't gonna be based off skill or accolades.
Nope, based off because they don't like that nigga.
That's simple. That's what happened with T.O.
Don't fuck with that nigga. That's why he ain't getting in. Because they don't fuck with that nigga. He don't fuck with them. If you want to be I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares.
Nobody cares right now, though. Well, I mean, like a person like him, he don't care right now. But guess what?
You think he will care though? Honestly,
I wouldn't care. He will care.
I don't think he's gonna care.
If you do that, you can't care. If you do that, act, bro, you can't care. You just shitting on the whole league. You can't care at that point. You have no respect.
You think T.O. cared the whole time he was playing?
He ain't do that though, bro.
It's true.
He did some foul shit, bro. He didn't take a jersey off and throw it down, throw it shit into the stand. He ain't do that.
The worst thing T.O. did was hold a press conference in his driveway while working out. That's the worst thing T.O. did off the field.
Yeah,
true.
And what AB did was on the field, bro. on TV with NFL cameras airing, bro. Hey, for all that, bro, he is not getting out of this shit, bro. They gonna hate this nigga for life. Owners, bro, they already didn't text Jay. They in the group chat already. You see this nigga? They already in the group chat, bro. They already in the group chat. You know they is. You see this boy? I told I don't know who the owner of the Bucks. I told Aaron, I told Tom Brady to not get that boy a chance. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Robert Kraft's in the group chat saying that right now. Tom, I told you. I
think he will be back in the league, though.
Think so?
I think he right now he's still like 33 years old. And last time we seen him when he's healthy, he's putting up good numbers. It's going to be that it's going to take that one shot. And honestly, sound crazy, believe it crazy or not, I think he's going to be back in Pittsburgh. I think Mike Tomlin. I think Mike Tomlin. They'll sit down. They'll hash out what they need to hash out.
After they got going on this year in Pittsburgh with Claypool acting a fool, hell nah, bro. That would be the worst decision. Bro, he acting like a fool, bro. He's being basically a diva, basically being a mini AB. What he's doing. Ask the fans of Pittsburgh, bro. You're talking about it all on social media. They can't stand it with this nigga's attitude. This nigga's attitude is they saying it's a problem. Mike Tomlin saying it's a problem too. Look it up like 3 weeks ago. He basically cost him a game. Getting up doing the whole first down shit, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Oh yeah.
And after that, bro. Like if they do this, they let AB back up here. AB is too. He's too like. He's too stuck in his ways, bro. Like he don't give a fuck about nobody.
I think. It's not many of them I could think of. I think it's going to be a black head coach. They give him an opportunity.
It's gonna have to be first. It's gonna have to be. If Mike Tomlin make that call, it's gonna be him punching his ticket out of Pittsburgh. Calling it right now.
Hey, I'm just telling you, it wouldn't be me.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. If Mike Tomlin do that with what they got going on right now in Pittsburgh in the locker room, they're already questioning it. They're questioning it this year.
It's crazy because he ain't never had a losing season in 15 years. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. Shout out to Mike Tomlin.
But bro, you got Shannon Sharp, you got black people, you got black analysts out here questioning you. You know it's serious.
And they don't have any. They're not gonna have Big Ben in the locker room next year, so it's gonna be a new quarterback.
Nah, but Big Ben, that's why Big Ben already. That's why Big Ben this year they asked Big Ben about Claypool. He was like, "That ain't my job," because he already tried to do that shit with AB. He tried to put AB in his place. You heard what AB did. He said, "Fuck you, nigga. Like who are you?" Nah, he heard AB said on the shop with LeBron. And he's like, "Man, nah, fuck you, bro." So he like Big Ben was like, "Nah, that's my talent job." Like the locker room's already.
Big Ben say, "I learned my lesson."
Yeah, they already know. Mike Tomlin, he let some shit slide that he shouldn't let slide when shit is going good. And then when shit go bad, he be trying to make shit like, "Nah, you can't do that." Like, "Nah, nigga, like you should be the same way you are when you win, when you lose. You can't be switching up. You can't be letting shit slide. Letting niggas get up and do some fancy look at me shit when you winning. Then you losing and do that shit. It's costing you yards. You get mad. You can't do that shit. You can't do that shit. That's what niggas calling him out on. Be back up there. It's gonna be a problem. I think.
I pulled up the Claypool thing now I remember because it was like the game they played us, and basically all he did was like when it's coming back, he did actually got a first down instead of like hurrying. He did like his little first down celebration when they had.
Bro, that was stupid. It cost him a play. That was dumb.
Before that too, though. So he did before that too. That whole game, he was fucking up that whole game, bro. Because he got benched that game too. He got benched that game, and then he got back in the game, made that big play, and then fucked up. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, why? You know why? Mike Tomlin allows it. That's why. And if he lets AB back in there, he's gonna allow that shit to happen to AB again. It's gonna be. I think that'd be a terrible move. Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin, unless AB coming in and be a model citizen, which I doubt he is.
It ain't. I don't think it ain't a big deal. The only reason it's a big deal is because Pittsburgh's losing. Because they're losing this year. If Pittsburgh is winning and they just mess around and lose that game, it's not blown out of proportion.
But that's the problem. You can't allow that shit when you winning, because then when you losing, it becomes a problem. It becomes a big problem because the fans looking at you like, what are you allowing? What do you? It's coming back on the coaching. You got like I said, you got African American analysts out here who are always riding for black coaches calling you out. You are a Hall of Fame coach. They don't call Mike Tomlin out another time. They call him out this season, all season for that shit. Call him out. Mike Tomlin, he allowing foolishness. If you let AB back up in there, it's gonna be the same shit, bro. AB, if they let him come, if I'm AB, I'm signing. I ain't turning down no check, but Mike Tomlin shouldn't do it.
Again, I just want to reiterate, getting back to it. AB, this would be different if this wasn't his first time. Every single team, I'm free. I'm AB. I'm free. I'm in New England. He in Pittsburgh, going live in the locker room, and it's like, bro, this dude's a clown. Bro. This dude's a clown, bro. And it's sad because he turned a story where he could have been the good guy.
For the first time.
We all would have understood him and be like, nah, we all, inside, to where he made himself look like a damn fool. He looked like a fool.
Questioning his sanity, saying he crazy. Like, bro, he's not crazy. They're looking out. He needs help.
That's why I had a problem with. Like, bro, like he's not like everybody's talking about.
The first thing they went to, bro.
Need to help him.
Like, I thought he needed some mental help. I mean, but like Shannon Sharp, I do agree with what he said. He like, yeah, he don't need. It's just him.
No, exactly. He don't need help. He just don't give a fuck. That's what I think. He don't need no help. He don't care, bro. Like you see, the next day he was at an NBA game, perfectly fine, sitting in the front row. He wasn't causing no kind of havoc. He was just chilling. He's perfectly fine, bro. He got mad.
Deal with that.
You get mad, you don't give a fuck. It's what you do.
And teams are willing to deal with that if you're productive, if you're still productive on that field, which is why I think somebody will give him a shot next year. He'll get invited to a camp.
Maybe I don't know.
We'll see. I'm not hoping he doesn't or anything. I
want him to. I would like to see him, get another shot, but for his actions that he's put out there, I don't know if it's gonna be feasible for him.
Well, if not, he can make a whole lot of money doing a podcast or something else. Because
doing a podcast, a TV show, bro, he can make some money doing some shit, bro. He's entertaining as fuck.
He will be fine.
He's entertaining.
He's gonna be straight, but like,
he already had the Super Bowl, so
yeah, he's gonna be all right. But I'm just saying, it's unfortunate that he didn't take the opportunity to take the high road, and he would have looked. I mean, Bruce Arians' job would have been on the line because he would have lost a lot of that locker room because it's like, damn, his ankle messed up, and you're going to still make him get out there and play?
Knowing what that can do for him physically, and then also just for his career. If you go out there and he playing when you hurt and he ain't as productive, niggas going to be like, oh, he fell off. And he already, like you said, he ain't young no more, so it's going to hurt his future chances of income.
Now Bruce Arians is like, he kind of bailed him out, man.
Basically,
just skimming. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he just. Go ahead.
No, I was basically just skimming his statement he put out. There's been a lot of stuff building up with AB. Like, this isn't like just the first incident. Like, he's been dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes with this. So I'm not giving no excuse for that.
I know. It's just with his
like, history, man. With his history.
Yeah, that's what it is, and that's all I'm saying is like, come on,
and when stuff that we can prove that he's done, that he lied about, that he did, bro. Like when he said he ain't farted in front of that doctor, when we found the video that he's farted in front of the doctor. Like, come on, why you lie about that shit, bro? Why lie about that shit? That was like, why lie? Like, so why lie about that shit? So you'd be like, yeah, I was being childish. You gonna lie and say I wasn't doing that. The video came out like, nigga, you're a liar. Now everything you say, I gotta automatically question, like, man, is he telling the truth right now?
Bro,
that's why I really don't believe he. I don't believe he. I think something else happened. I don't think he really that hurt, honestly. I hope he ain't lying about that shit. Everything else he lied about, really. First of all, he lied about the COVID card. Like, come on, bro, you're a liar at this point. He's a liar.
He got to show me.
About that.
Well,
did we got one?
Let me
do we got one? And is it real? That's what I want to know. Because he had fake COVID card. So does he have one? And is it real? That's what I want to know. And if he does, hey, I hope he has a speedy recovery. But he's been proven to be a liar before, so it ain't far fetched to say he's lying.
Yeah, well, I said I have to show you. Like I said, y'all read it for you. It's a lot in there.
Man, he wrote a book. I ain't reading that.
I mean, two pages.
Now, it's like we were saying. I don't think he'd be lying up because he's about to get all that money, for a couple more catches. I don't know how many more, but yardage, catches, he was very close to getting that threshold he needed for the extra bonus. So it would be foolish of him to lie about that kind of shit. But he's been proven to lie before, so I won't be surprised. Antonio Brown,
man. So I guess the next big thing is huge story was the college football players. Shout out to Georgia. I owed down. I wasn't able to get the hat, but I said I'm gonna do it, so I'm gonna wear a hat next week. Win, lose, or draw. I didn't get the hat. Bro. I wasn't able to get it. I wasn't able to get it, but I am gonna get it. And win, lose, or draw, I'm wearing a hat, the Georgia Bulldogs hat, because I said that I would do it. And I'm going to wear it because still that they beat the hell out of Michigan, and that meant a whole lot more to me than Alabama about to win another championship.
So he's calling it already.
Oh, come on, man! I ain't betting against Bama twice 2 weeks in a row.
I told y'all that was gonna happen though.
You said I told y'all. I told y'all. But I can tell you this: UC loss ain't look as bad as Michigan's loss, and I'm saying that objectively. It's like Georgia came out and smacked them right in the mouth. Like, Jesus, man.
I'm up out of there real quick.
It was never a game. Both games were pretty sorry, if you ask me, but their game was like never. Their game felt like a blowout.
Get them up out of there early.
But we'll get to them. You see, I was proud of that defense, y'all. I was okay with the game. I don't think they hurt. And y'all might disagree. I don't think they hurt the non-Power 5 schools because, I mean, they didn't get just, like, destroyed. If the offense showed up a little bit, they have a much better game. But proud of them boys. They played well. Shout out to Javon Hicks. He had a hell of a season. Proud of that kid. Beavers had a hell of a season. Sauce, hell of a season.
Shout out Sauce, man. Shout out Sauce.
Alabama was just too much. But honestly, the defense really held them quiet for the majority of the game. And I mean, it's like they just needed some help. A little bit of help from the offense. T said earlier, I think Ritter cost himself a lot of money. He'll probably never get to play an NFL snap now.
He'll definitely get to the league.
Oh, he'll get.
He'll definitely get a shot in the league.
Especially this year, because
you heard what I said. He never gonna play an NFL snap.
Damn, all right.
Didn't say.
Wow.
He gonna get to the league though. I don't think he'll never play an NFL snap.
You mean a meaningful snap?
You mean like regular season snap?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, if you count in preseason,
you mean like
a meaningful. Okay, I'm sorry. A meaningful snap. There you go. I'll put that on there. But you guys can tap in now. But I was proud of UC. I think ain't too many teams in the country that Alabama. I don't see them not doing that too. I mean, maybe Ohio State if they're having a day where they decide they want to show up.
Don't get me started on Ohio State, man. They
getting crazy.
Them boys stress me out so much, boy.
But yeah, man. Shout out UC for even getting to the playing our playoffs.
Do you think real quick? Do you think they hurt themselves? I just wanted to ask you that.
That's what I'm gonna get to.
Okay.
They actually, I don't think so. And after the game, Nick Saban giving them big up, saying they definitely deserve to be there, saying it was a tough team to play. I think he said that just being nice, but I think he was just being politically correct when he said that shit. But I don't think they really caught themselves really that much. The offense just couldn't do shit, man. They couldn't do shit. Like you said, it cost Ritter a lot of money. But like you said, I think Alabama defense really is that good. I think would have did that to most teams in the country. So I don't think it really cost UC too much or cost other non-big Power 5 conference teams too much. But yeah, man. I mean, shout out to UC. Had a hell of a season. They look better than Michigan, so I think that's why also up to Michigan got their ass smacked. So that made UC look even better.
Go Bulldogs!
Was up to par. But the one thing I will say, I watched the whole game, man. Alabama line, both D and O line, just dominating. That's different. That's the big difference when it comes to Power 5 and non-Power 5. Those athletes, they're elite athletes and they're elite sized athletes. They're like NFL sized linemen. So they're bigger and stronger than any non-Power 5 schools can offer basically. So their lines dominated again. Nick Saban made that very clear. First quarter, he ran it down their throats. Very first, like 5 possessions, he's running the ball almost every single time, showing UC that they were just physically more dominant than UC could ever be. Showing them that no matter how good y'all think y'all are, y'all ain't stronger, y'all ain't better than us. Basically, showing that's what he showed them basically, and that's the only reason I think that it kind of showed the difference there. Really, if you watch the game, it really showed like UC really didn't belong there. Like physically, they didn't belong there. Line wise, everywhere else it wasn't really that much of a difference, but on the line you can definitely tell the difference. That's my biggest takeaway.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely tell, like that offensive line. I mean, hell, Alabama, they ran for 300 yards. That's like that.
At will too. At will.
UC definitely held their own for the most part, though. My biggest takeaway is just UC, they just didn't capitalize on the opportunity. They had so many opportunities to make a run in this game. I mean, from the second possession, not the second possession, Alabama, it was 3rd and 14th, and 3rd and 14, they let Alabama get 12 yards. They went for it on 4th and 2, just ran the ball right down there, kicking another field goal. Alabama, they muffed a punt that UC didn't recover. They didn't capitalize off of Bryce Young's interception.
Yep.
Like they had opportunities where they was in the game. I mean, the score was 3-17 at halftime.
And defense kept getting stops. They just couldn't stay off the field. Offense couldn't stay on the field.
Yeah, and if the offense could have just scored, like if UC could have scored just one of them touchdowns, like just one, it would have been a one possession game headed late to the game, and then who knows what would happen. I mean, I think Alabama will still pull it out, but still. But Bryce Young for the Heisman Trophy winner, he didn't look impressive.
He didn't.
It's
elite defense though. It's an elite defense, like
facts.
Especially at secondary. I don't want to say defense. Secondary elite.
Facts. And I think Nick Saban, like, he was legit because, like I said, Bryce Young didn't play his best. And Alabama, they did enough to win the game. Like overall, this clearly is not the best Alabama can play, but they did just enough to beat this UC team. And like y'all said, if Michigan went out there and laying an egg, getting embarrassed, Michigan looked like the one team who didn't belong in the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm.
That happens with every big, and shout out to Ohio State, but it happens to every Big Ten other than Ohio State who gets in the playoffs. Like every other Big Ten, that's not Ohio State, they always get blown out in the first round. Always.
Blown out. It's ugly too. It'd be ugly.
It can get ugly.
Harbaugh trying to run to the NFL now. They ran him out of Michigan, bro. That's the rumor. That's on the streets.
And like I said, Ritter did cost himself a lot of money, but also they need a wide receiver, man. Like just one playmaker outside maybe could have made a difference.
I don't want to say really all his fault though. Like I was saying, the O line wasn't really giving him much time to make anything work. So I think that's kind of showed scouts kind of what he's gonna be in the pros. So he's gonna have to have an elite offensive line to be any kind of good in NFL. Because he has no time to throw the ball, he ain't no kind of good at all.
But I'm not going to, like I said, but you can't. But if you're his coaching staff, you knew that coming in that their offensive line, that their defensive line was elite. Like it's the reason they like that Williams kid. They're talking about he's going to be a top 5 pick in the draft. My thing is, especially after that first drive, like, you had to move Ritter. Like you can't just have him stand in that pocket. You had to move outside the pocket.
You had to.
Getting behind that offensive line. I mean, he's 6'4" and he had like 4 passes batted down. That's crazy. He's not a small guy. And you getting your passes batted down the line. So that move the pocket, get him out on the run, and early on when they did play like that, they worked.
That's
and then
true.
my last thing to take away from it is just play calling in the red zone. You get down to the red zone twice, and play calling was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
On the third and goal, you call a tight end screen, like.
I'll agree with that.
But yeah, shout out to UC, man. I don't think it'll be another group of five school getting into college football playoffs for a while unless they expand it. But if they keep as is, I don't see another group of five getting in. UC's about to rebuild next year. They're losing 33 seniors.
Oh yeah,
they're about to be not even ranked next year.
Yeah.
Damn, but yeah, now saying that,
but now we gonna see how good Fickle's recruiting is, though. They're not going to defend that. They won't get back to now, but we'll see how good they are in the sense that we're gonna see it. We got to see that recruiting. How good is he developing players? We're gonna find out.
Please stick around, man. It's word on the streets. Like I was saying earlier, Harbaugh looking for NFL. They saying Michigan looking for Fickle. So
he ain't going to that.
I don't think he would do that.
That Ohio State pride, he ain't going to Michigan.
That's the word on the streets. I'm saying that that's what they targeting. If Harbaugh is leaving, that's what they said. It'd be their first target. That will be a great target, I think.
I have highly good sources up here. There were only two jobs Fickle would have left for.
What's that?
One is Ohio State, obviously, and the other was Notre Dame. If Marcus Freeman wouldn't have went to LSU with Kelly, Fickle would have been gone.
Why niggas want to go to Notre Dame, bro?
I know. I just don't understand.
I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. Like, what is it about Notre Dame? I get
they're not even that good, bro.
Like, why do you want to go there? That's why I really wasn't surprised when Brian Clay left. I'm like, I don't see why he went to Notre Dame in the first place. I mean, I see why from UC because it is stepping from UC, but like, nigga, man, fuck Notre Dame. I'm not trying to coach Notre Dame. I'm not trying to live in fucking North Bend, Indiana. What the fuck I look like? Get out of here, man. No. Fuck out of here.
Well, shout out to the UC Bearcats, man. A hell of a football season. You definitely made history this year. Don't need to hold y'all heads, man. They said Alabama, they do this.
Hopefully Luke Fickle stay, man. If he gets offered that bag, it's gonna be tough to say no to that bag, though, bro. I don't care how much Ohio State pride he got. And when they get involved.
No, because that's the case, he would have left for Michigan State 2 years ago. They threw the bag at him.
Michigan State though. Fuck Michigan State for real too.
Here we go.
Man, fuck them niggas. But nah, man. Shout out to Michigan State. I got a homeboy with Michigan State. And a homeboy with Michigan State. I got a couple friends with Michigan State. But nah, I'm rock with these teams.
There's no reason to talk about Michigan Georgia game. It's a beat down, one sided. Michigan looked like they didn't belong. Quarterback sucks. It just made me even more mad that Ohio State lost to him. That's all that loss. I mean, like, we lost to them. So quickly, who's y'all pick win it all in the national championship game on Monday?
Alabama.
I'm not betting on Georgia. I'm sorry.
Even with no Mechie this time, let's go around.
Alabama.
Bama.
Well, I'm telling y'all now, hey, y'all go to the casino because Alabama is underdog, so y'all can win some money.
That's why I'm betting even more. Nick Saban gonna get in their heads like, man, what? They think they're better than that? Come on, bro. Nah. I really hope that Georgia wins though.
It would be nice to see somebody else win.
Yeah, I'm tired of Saban. I'm tired of Saban. You want to be honest? I'm tired of Saban. So hopefully, Georgia wins. Their coach is real cool, man. I like his energy for real. So hopefully they win. I don't see it happening though. Just keeping it on it.
All right. I'm rolling with Georgia this time. No Mechie. That makes a difference. And I get Bryce Young coming off of UC. Didn't look too good. Now, granted, he didn't look good before they played Georgia last time, but he still came out there and balled.
Got something to prove now for sure too. After that game he just put up.
Some got to give too, because
niggas talking. He had Travis Kelce talking.
Facts.
Saying, man, I ain't impressed. They just played good enough. What? Travis Kelce? What? All right, watch this.
That was cool to see though, Kelce at the game though, in the UC year though.
And Pat Mahomes there, it's good to see him there, showing love.
Showing love to the city.
Speaking of Travis Kelce, shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey,
Kelce did have a nasty little touchdown where he did the. I said,
over my ran because he was playing in third place. game.
I ain't have them. I ain't care about them. When I lost to you, I stopped caring. I pulled a T-Rap after I lost. Stopped caring, bro.
So, but Cincinnati Bengals came with a huge dub. I think we all betted against them, or did no? I mean, picked against them. I think we all picked against them, and that's a big win for them, man. That's the type of breakthrough win where you like maybe they're gonna win a playoff game.
Are you serious?
Maybe
Okay.
maybe they're gonna win a playoff game. That's the type of game where you like maybe they can win. You know, they're gonna go out there and win a playoff game. They're the number 5 power rank in the power rankings. They're number 5 right now, and they deserve every ounce of it. Joe Mixon, he has COVID. I mean, he probably wasn't gonna play anyways. Do you think they should sit all their guys, or do you think they should play?
Burrow.
They are benching Burrow. Burrows ain't playing.
Mixon out, like you just said.
Von Bell, Hendrickson, like a lot of guys on the defense got COVID. Was on the COVID list.
Yeah, I would say everybody. Make sure everybody. Make sure I quarantine, bro. I'll rest up. You know, get ready for the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, this is about to be a JV football game. The backups basically.
So the Bengals been kind of lucky,
and the Browns mathematically eliminated, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Are the Steelers mathematically eliminated, or they still got a chance for a wild card? They need some help.
Yeah, they need help. They need help. Them and Baltimore. They play each other, so the winner of that game would need. They need the Colts to lose to the Jaguars, which I don't see happening.
That's not happening.
Oh, okay. Okay, but yeah. Shout out to Bengals clinching play. I hate that week off stuff, man. I just don't like that. I think you should always play the starters the first quarter, or just give them a couple reps, so even if they only play like a couple reps.
But with this case,
a series or two.
You know, COVID going on too, with a lot of them on the COVID list. Just to be safe, man. If I would probably sit there. Everybody who's not on the COVID list, I'd probably sit them just to be healthy, just to be safe, bro. Because you go out there, I don't know how they do in the NFL. Become a contact, you got to say I don't know how they do shit in the NFL, but you gotta be, because they kind of dodged the COVID bullet this whole time. Now everybody's kind of getting on the list, so it's like
I thought it wasn't nothing to do in Cincinnati.
So somebody went out and did something.
I thought it wasn't nothing to do in Cincinnati.
I don't know why Joe Burrow tried to play us, man. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, we're not the biggest team, but for Joe Burrow, they got plenty of stuff to do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts for somebody. Yeah. If you want to find something to do, Joe Burrow, it's something to do.
It's plenty of stuff to do for Joe. Maybe not for Joe Mixon, but it's plenty of stuff to do for Joe Burrow.
What up, cuz? What up, cuz?
I'm just saying.
I think you do. I mean, I think you do. You rest the starters, bench the starters, especially Joe Burrow. I mean, because at the end of the game, bro, like, the way they handled that game, like you sneaking him 3 times, and you see he came out with limping. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, he come out his knee, then he said shoulder. I'm like, yeah, he ain't to sit his ass down somewhere. Or it'd be both for real. Knee and shoulder. He'd be out for the playoff game.
And then also what shows me that I got confidence in what Burrow can do is his rookie year. Like they didn't have no preseason games. So he came out, he almost beat the Chargers with no camps. Like everything was virtual, no preseason, and he still came out of ball. So him, I'm not worried about. Obviously, for me, the biggest concern going to defense, and we'll dive more into it when we find out who they play next week, is that defense moving forward. But offensively, they can hang with anybody offensively.
Yeah, for me, more offensively, it's more about the play calling for real offensively and just being too conservative, man, offensively. Because at times Zach Taylor just makes some bad decisions with play calling, man. It's like, what are you doing? Now we were talking about a few weeks ago.
Not this week, like
yeah. The last 2 weeks, they let Joe Burrow off the leash. Last 2 weeks, they let him throw that thing, and he getting 450 yards, damn near game averaging. So it's like they stop being so conservative with these play calls, open up the playbook a little bit. They see how things start to happen for the offense.
That's my only thing against with what Burrow's doing now, because I was third and 17 where he hooked up with Chase that set him up for the game on the field goal. Basically, he said he just threw it up and he said, "I knew Chase was down there," which is like
that's why you tied almost
cool, bro. That's cool, but in the playoffs, nah, like you can't do that. And I get it worked out But if that doesn't work, you punt the ball back to Patrick Mahomes, and then whose fault is that? Like, you gonna blame Taylor? You gonna blame Burrow for it? Like, obviously, Dak is gonna get the blame for it. But that was a Burrow call, though. Like Chase said, him and Burrow looked at each other, and Chase changed his route, and they connected up for that.
Okay. Well, yeah. In that case, I mean, just the decision for the run or pass, and most of the I don't say most times that I watch the games where the play calling seems to go bad. I think it'd be Zach Taylor calling plays. I don't be seeing no Joe Taylor at the line. Maybe he is, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm not sure, but in that case, though, if something like that happened and he fuck up, then yeah, it's on him.
But yeah, that'll be the biggest thing on the play. Yeah, I do agree that too. Micromanaging situations, because playoffs, every possession matters. Every possession matters.
Every possession will matter, man. And then like I saw a couple times during the game where Joe got rid of the ball. Joe Burrow got rid of the ball. I don't say Joe, it'd be Joe Mixon Burrow, but Joe got rid of the ball where he was you see that he's getting a little bit more mature. Where he's seeing that it's not a good idea to just throw it up sometimes. I mean, get rid of it and throw it out of bounds sometimes instead of just throwing it up. So he needs to get that in his head some more, and instead of throwing it up and saying he's down there somewhere. It's not bad to throw it out of bounds sometimes instead of second sack hurt, throwing a pick.
Yep.
All right, so I posed a question in the chat. Who's more likely to win the Super Bowl this year, Cowboys or the Bengals?
Bengals.
He just saying that because he don't want to put that bad left on the Cowboys, man. Get the fuck out of here. You don't believe that shit.
No, you said who's more likely?
Yeah. You think the Bills might win? You think that for real?
Let me tell you why. I mean, just because the Cowboys got to see the Bucks, the Rams, or the Packers.
Good point.
I know now. If
who's scared of the Bucks? Who's scared of the Bucks right now? Who is it? Like, who's Brady throwing to?
Yeah, bro. Mike Evans. Mike Evans, but it don't matter. It's Tom Brady in the playoffs. So. The Gronk is still around, right? You know what I'm saying?
Let's see no names, and most time New England. So it's Tom Brady, bro.
No, because last year in New England, what happened? Bouncing for Titans shut him down.
Yeah, they didn't have Mike. They didn't have Mike Evans and Godwin's out, but they didn't have Mike Evans, bro.
I'm not scared of the Bucks this year. That's all I'm saying. But continue.
I'm not telling you to be scared. I'm just saying, objectively speaking, you got the Packers, you got the Rams, and the Bucks, and let's just take you got the Packers and the Bengals have already beat what have considered probably people have said is the favorite on the AFC side. I'm picking the Chiefs over the Titans every day of the week still. So you know what I'm saying. So
we can't Henry back.
So
with King Henry back.
Yeah, and he gonna have to show me something. And the Cardinals ain't no slouches either, man. We just lost to them, so likely. Yeah, all I'm saying, just likely. Objectively speaking, Bengals. Subjectively, Cowboys.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it's Cowboys. I'm gonna just keep it simple because defense. I think y'all defense is just a lot more solid. I would bet on y'all defense before I bet on the Bengals defense for sure. Y'all got way more playmakers, both on line and the secondary. Like you said. I mean, I know Diggs gives up most yards in the league, but still,
check them interception. Check them interception.
The picks out. Y'all got
AJ Green cooked
Parsons. He cooked his ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. AJ Green killed his ass. But yeah, I mean, y'all
shout out to AJ Green.
Yeah, shout out AJ, man. Y'all defense is just a little bit more. I ain't say a little bit more, a lot more.
Turn that ball over.
Yeah. Force more turnovers. Y'all get offense more chances. Y'all offense is more seasoned and more experienced. So I think y'all have a better chance to win. I don't think y'all gonna win.
That's fair from that perspective. That's fair.
Y'all been there before a little bit. Y'all been there somewhere before.
Their offense is more seasoned, but I'm Burrow over Dak. I'm sorry.
I ain't saying Dak or Burrow. I'm just saying.
But you said offense for a season. It start with the quarterback. Like I'm objectively saying, I would have to say the Cowboys. I'm with you.
Okay, but you going Cowboys or Bengals online? Yeah. Okay. This year.
This year.
Now, the Bengals. Let me
I ain't that bad for the Bengals this year. Ain't as bad.
Let me backtrack. I'm gonna say the Cowboys. Because the Bengals got to win a playoff game first.
It's still better than Bengals online, bro.
You're right. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to be fair on the show and not like
you too biased with the Cowboys.
Yeah, not too biased, but like I'm a backtrack and say the Cowboys because the Bengals got to win a playoff game because they just got to win one. They haven't won one since I've been on this earth. So win a playoff game and then you'll be more likely. Maybe more likely. I was just kind of you know how you thinking too much, trying to be too smart for your own good, and I'm like, hold on, these niggas ain't won a playoff game.
Yeah, and ever basically.
And guess what? At one point, we thought Carson Palmer and Chad was Joe Burrow.
They thought they won a Super Bowl, bro. We thought they won a Super Bowl. Don't lie, we thought they won a Super Bowl, bro.
Well, the first time that knee injury happened, and we
all played Palmer. I ain't listening for that shit, bro.
I understand. It's all, but with the Bengals, it's always something, bro. I did think they was gonna win the Super Bowl, and it was like, bro,
controllable or not controllable. It's always something.
Like, hey, they mangled Carson Palmer's knee. Like, golly,
get him out of here.
Unless Burrow gets hurt, I'm calling it. No matter who they play, they'll win a playoff game. Unless Burrow gets hurt, but they'll win a playoff game.
I wouldn't bet on that. I wouldn't bet
on that either.
They lose to the Coastal Chargers.
Yes, they can. Very easily.
Didn't they already lose to the Chargers?
Yes.
And the Chargers got their number, boy. Yes. And they always have.
And just how inconsistent Joe Burrow can be, bro. I ain't saying that he's still young and inconsistent, bro. He throw a lot of fucking picks. Just like you say, he be throwing it up. He out there somewhere. Like he throw a lot of fucking picks, bro. And until he get that shit under control, nah, bro. I'm not betting on them niggas. I want them to win. Good luck. But nah, I'm not betting on them niggas.
All right, we'll see. We'll see who they face this week. Right, as of right now, it will be the Colts.
Be a bigger game.
Nah, I think that'll get depending on which Carson Wentz we get.
So you think the Bengals will handle that easy, huh?
Depending on which Carson Wentz shows up.
Bengals in the playoffs ain't the same thing, bro. It won't be the same thing, man. The offense ain't gonna be cooking like that. Chase ain't gonna be getting 266 yards. It ain't gonna be like that, bro.
But hey, I will say this though, I am proud of the Bengals from this perspective. I know I picked them to go 7-9 this year, and they flipped it around to 10-6. That's not 9-8 or whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say. These new numbers is messing me up. 7-10. There we go. And they're gonna flip it around to 10-7 because they're gonna lose next week. I mean, it's not because they worse than the Browns. It's because they're not trying.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to prove next week, man. Shout out to the Bengals, though, man. Did it big for the city. Shout out Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, everybody.
Hey, wait, real quick. Who's the offensive rookie of the year? Mac Jones, Justin Jefferson, or Jamar Chase?
Just sophomore. I'm going.
Sophomore. Okay, I'm tripping then. Man, yeah, you're right. Justin Jefferson. Excuse me. It's Jamar Chase or Mac Jones. Excuse me. Thank you, brother.
I'm going Jamar Chase though.
Going Mac Jones because we've seen they give the quarterbacks everything.
I'm going Jamar Chase. It's the way he did it in an electrifying fashion.
He got those. He got everybody talking about him. He got everybody.
In the last few weeks, Mac Jones hasn't been at the head of the conversation. So.
So are you doing based off of what you done for me lately, or the whole body of work?
Well,
before this explosion, Jamar Chase has been quiet.
I think both.
Whoa, man! He's been quiet. Where?
Before this week, Jamar Chase's numbers has been quiet because T. Higgins has been balling.
Because they've been double teaming him.
It's been quiet though.
They've been double teaming him. And because of that, his other receivers been going off. And he's still producing. You look at his overall. It's not about what you do for week 7 through 11, but what you did for the whole season. Look at the whole season numbers. He's breaking records.
And Mac Jones, they have a better record.
Did he break any records? Nah.
Justin Jefferson broke records last year and didn't win Rookie of the Year.
But they also wasn't good last year, was it? Yeah, I wasn't good last year. Bengals are good this year, at least. Looks like good.
Justin Herbert won last year and wasn't even in the playoffs.
Herbert was
balling though, bro.
Rookie. Did he break records?
When you both on shitty teams and y'all both balling, then we go to the quarterback. When the wide receiver is balling, breaking records and balling, and then in the playoffs,
I don't want it.
No. Win it, bro. He should win it. If they give it to Mac Jones, we all know why.
It's because it's a quarterback award. They get the quarterback
award, and we all know why. It's quarterback award, and we all know why.
So was that the case last year with Justin Jefferson too?
No, but because like I said, they both.
Oh no, come on,
teams very successful, bro.
Bro, what?
If it's a quarterback league, and
I do agree. But Justin Herbert was balling last year. Yes, I agree that Justin Jefferson had a good argument for it, but I think Justin Herbert was balling more than Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones just has a better team and a better coach.
Both are true. Like if Jamar wasn't doing what he's doing, then yeah. You know, if Jamar was having just above average rookie season, then no. But he's not. He's having one of the best rookie seasons ever. The best rookie season ever. Like, no.
Oh, stop. No. Hey, chill. You need to chill. You need to chill.
It's up there, bro. It's not up there.
No, you said the best, though.
It's up there.
Yeah, but it's not the best. Yeah, he's number 2. Yes, for sure.
It's arguable.
Who's number 1?
Randy Moss.
No, he's saying Randy Moss.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, but he's up there. And this person has been done in 20-some years, bro. It's been 20-some years since we can't even say that.
Just say you said the best like he was number 1. I just want to clear that.
It's been 20-some years since we ever had a conversation. I'm gonna be honest. It's been 20-some years since we ever talk about that in the same breath.
Bro, Jamar Chase got 1,429 yards and 13 touchdowns, bro. Second most touchdowns in the league.
All right.
Making dudes so foolish out there, bro. Come on. It's definitely Jamar. If they give it to Mac Jones, we all know it.
Billy, because White is right?
And like I said, we know it's a quarterback's award, and we all know which quarterbacks they prefer. We all know they don't prefer us to be no quarterbacks. Or us to be anything in the NFL. They don't want us to be shit, but money maker for them.
All right.
If he don't win on the show, I'm taking my shirt off and throwing it into the hypothetical stands, and I'm out of this motherfucker.
AB, man. AB over here, bro.
Oh man.
All right, cuz I see. Yeah, I know you're ready for Monday. You missed it. I'm Georgia. They're both Bama, so you can have at it in the comments.
Good luck, cuz.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm not going back. Just know I am gonna wear my hat next week because I said I was, and you guys deserved it. And Michigan fans are quiet. Michigan fans are quiet. So in reality, I don't care who wins, though. Just want to put that out there.
That's facts. Yeah.
Just give me a good game.
Yeah,
I don't care about that for real. Fuck the game, man.
I don't like. I don't.
Probably a sports show. You gotta watch.
I watch.
The only reason I even talk about Georgia is because of Cuz, or else I just literally would never care about them at all, ever.
Nah, we're gonna watch the game, man. But
we gotta come through. We gotta watch it together. We ain't watched the game together in a while, fellas.
You see to be there, man.
I know. Kyrie Irving's back tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he made his debut tonight. We didn't see. Okay. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a reaction video to his first game tonight. Post after the show, and that'll be up on our YouTube and IG.
What is that? Down the wire after hours, after night.
After wire.
Down the wire uncut.
Behind the scenes. Down to the wire editors edition.
Down to the wires editors edition. I like that. We got to call it something like that, man. That's hilarious, bro.
He is back. He is back tonight. First game back of the new.
Kyrie, hey, I just got to put it out there. Kyrie won.
That's
Kyrie
facts.
won. Kyrie won. Yeah, ain't no. But when the playoffs come around, then what?
Right, what they gonna do when they got a game 7 at home?
Hey, I'm trying to lose. I don't need a home game.
Oh, yeah, so you about to lose? Get the AC.
Go ahead, Bulls. Do your thing, baby. Man, we got a plumbing issue at the stadium. We got to go play in New Jersey. They got a stadium over there. They do. We got to go play in New Jersey. Our stadium, the water down, frozen pipes.
Right.
So basically, the Nets, they hoping for another bubble.
Yeah, which is possible. I hope not, because I'm hoping things get better. Not it's nothing basketball related. I'm just saying I'm hoping it's not needed because things get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we could very much be on the way to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse again. And then the Lakers could win a championship.
You said who?
The Lakers. You hit in the Lakers in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Ain't gonna be no 5-month break this time, so I don't know about that. He ain't gonna be what he was last time.
But LeBron James looking like he got a Heat jersey on or something, man. Boys hooping.
28, right?
Boys hooping.
Mom.
Hopefully he can hold up.
Which is what I told y'all in the beginning. Which is what I told you. He said, I'm a motherfucking problem. And which is what I told y'all in the beginning of the season. If he's doing that, remember I told y'all that? If he's doing that, it's not a good sign. The Lakers aren't playing well. I told y'all that in the beginning of the season. I said if LeBron James is in MVP talks, the Lakers aren't playing well. We're not.
He ain't in MVP talks, we'd be trash. But if we was doing good, he'd be in MVP talks. Because he balling, man. But yeah, like you said, it's not a good situation right now.
It's not a good situation.
Last night, Westbrook had 0 turnovers. Shocking.
For the first time since 2013 or something like that. It's been 400. It's been 406 games, something like that.
Bro, I was like,
the other game he had 7 turnovers in the first half, bro. Like, how do you even do that?
It's bad, man. It's bad, but I don't know. Frank went big last night. He went back to Dwight. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. We just
back,
trying to figure it out.
I think so. When the team you don't have to play the same style of basketball everybody plays. Bring back the old style. Get that center and pound him in. Boom. Work it inside out.
LeBron been playing the 5 though. LeBron been doing good at the 5 too.
Yeah.
He been doing good at the 5. I think he been doing trying to show AD like, bro, this is what you gotta do when you playing the 5, and then you gotta be in the paint, nigga. You gotta be. You gotta shoot
I think the NBA is these coaches fall too much into the like. Well, this is the style of play. The 4 has to shoot. Like your 4 doesn't have to shoot it. Sometimes let's get the center in. Let's pound the ball in. Like,
everybody ain't gotta be stretch forwards, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And they got the type of team where they could be super physical in the paint, and get on the Giannis stuff and just really bully people.
Yeah, they really can, man. Slow the game down, make it to where they score under 110 points a game every game.
And it's kind of like the old style of basketball where he's like, okay, we're gonna feed the center, boom, 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 boom. Guess what? They start double teaming, boom, and then we kick it out for 3 instead of just pass 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's other ways to get the 3 ball out. That's the way we learned how to play basketball. Yeah, feed the big man. They gonna double down and you gonna kick it out.
But when the other team got 4 guys who can shoot 3s and your center ain't in the paint,
that's true too. But they got to defend too.
Yep. They got to defend, and that's when you got to slow the game down. Just got to play a slower pace. Play half court. All right, sure. I can't guard you. When you run up and down the court. But if you ain't half court, it's a little bit easier to guard. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he out on the perimeter. Of course, he can't stay in front. That's what you get help defense for. So just we got to slow the game down.
Play that little ass lineup if you want to. I'm about to have Dwight punish you.
All right, cool. Y'all gonna be fouled out. All y'all guards be fouled out.
That's just the way I think about basketball. But you know they.
But then he got to make his free throw. I mean, he's far better than what he was.
Everybody gets fouled out. It won't fucking matter at that point. Just foul everybody out. You know, just keep pounding the ball. They're gonna slow the game down even more. We'll just pound. Just pound them. That's what we have to do.
But niggas will leave Westbrook open for three.
That's why he got.
That's fine.
He got to just cut, bro. He got to slash. Because now, if you watch recently, what he's doing now, he's still shooting some threes, which ain't terrible. You got to be a threat, man. You got to shoot it. But he's now, instead of standing out there waiting, he's trying to cut. He's trying to find ways to cut to the lane.
Why does he keep shooting mid-range air balls, bro? His zones. look, Ram about to get pissed. He already Ram about to get pissed because he watched every game. He like, bro.
That's what whoever's guarding Westbrook, they'll double down on Dwight and they'll live with whatever Westbrook do. Because Westbrook, he ain't thinking about making layups. He'll shoot that mid-range jump shot.
He'll shoot.
But what else we got, brothers?
Speaking of the MVP, man, DeMar DeRozan, man, 2 game winners, back-to-back night.
Shout out to DeMar.
MVP, number 2 right now behind Steph.
That's
and Steph is shooting the worst he's had in like a long time, but they're winning. So
we see he's playing terrible. Even tonight he played terrible. But DeMar he's playing real good. T. So I'll let you live, man.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
I'll let you live, man.
DeRozan for MVP.
Those president. Fuck it. Yeah, president. 2 game winners, man. Both was Kobe reminiscent game winners, man. So shout out to Rosen, bro. You know, Chicago's always been one of my East Coast teams, bro. So, they got my dog Caruso, they got Zoe. So
I just want to clarify everybody in my DMs talking about, bro, you need to chill saying he's Kobe. When I say this dude is Kobe, like I'm just talking about the way he plays basketball. Now I'm not saying his mentality, all that, but the way, if you watch the game, his footwork, the way he plays basketball, you cannot tell me that ain't Kobe.
Yeah, if you watch the game, you can obviously see the
resemblance,
Kobe resemblance, and the influence on his game that Kobe had on his game. You can tell. As anybody who plays anybody, you can tell. But he ain't Kobe though. But yeah.
Yeah,
nasty.
But nah, man. But nah, he's definitely has some Kobe in him. For what it's worth. Definitely got some Mamba in him. Miss you, Bean.
Facts for y'all.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out to Debo, man, once again.
Well, I think we hit it all, brothers.
Rapid fire week 18.
Oh yeah, week 18.
Yeah. Rapid fire gonna be tough this week though, because who the hell playing?
But now let's go. Rapid fire this week.
Let's do it. I'll go. I mean,
playoff seedings does still matter.
That's the matter for some teams, but it's gonna be a lot of bad football this week.
Yeah, I agree. Kansas City at Denver.
It's gonna be good football. It's gonna be a good game.
This game matters.
Game matters. I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. I thought that was a Sunday night game. It's Saturday. Okay.
Oh, Saturday? Damn, I ain't know that.
No, yeah.
Another Saturday 4:30 game. Saturday 8:15 game. Dallas at Philly. I'm going. Does Dallas starters playing? I gotta look. I'm going Dallas.
Yeah, no, this game matter. This game matter for both of you, for both teams.
Yeah, for both teams. Jalen Hurts been playing pretty good recently. Actually, people ain't giving him credit for the progression he's making as far as being a pocket passer, man.
Washington football team tried to kill my man.
They did. Check him out. I'm going Philly. Where's that? Is it Philly or is it
Philly?
Dallas? I'm going Philly.
Yeah, this was a game I was surprised. I didn't know it was on Saturday night. I knew it was a late game. I thought it was a Sunday night game. But Cowboy, well, I'm going Eagles. They got a little bit more seeding to play for. I mean, Cowboys is playing for the 2 or 3 seed. But they lost Arizona. They can't get to 1 seed now. So
fucking Cowboys. Green Bay, and Detroit. Detroit actually got a chance to win this game. But
ain't happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Green Bay though.
But yeah, I'm going MVP and Rodgers, Green Bay Packers.
They might still get an MVP to Tom Brady. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Tom Brady did his thing against the Jets, and Rodgers should win it. But I'm just telling you,
it's never been a quarterback that's been leading. I forget what they said. Some differential when he's leading in. It's never won an MVP, so he's definitely gonna get it. If I don't know, it could like the MVP voter came out today and said he don't like him, he's a jerk. So maybe they won't fuck with him because he an asshole. But who knows?
He called somebody a bum.
He wanted to use another B word.
A little bit longer B word.
Should Rodgers play in this one? Yes or no?
No. A couple series. I don't like the whole sitting out of that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like
if you're healthy, if you're healthy, like you said, Joe Burrow was, he was a little banged up, and everybody's a little banged up at this time. But if you genuinely healthy, you should go out and play about 2 or 3 series, and then hang up the cleats for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think he should definitely start the game and play, and then chill out.
I think he'll play. I think he'll play a quarter.
That's what I'm saying. Just a couple series, you know what I'm saying? Not just to keep you in football.
Just keep you engaged.
Because if they win,
well, they already got bye.
They got bye already.
Oh, it's clinched.
Yeah, so they don't need 2 weeks off.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he definitely got to play a little bit because you don't need 2 weeks off. You don't need 2 weeks off.
Yeah, you gotta keep the timing right and everything. Must be right. He should definitely play at least a quarter.
At least some series. Yeah, some. Yeah. Keep the muscles fresh. What you think, T?
Yeah, he'll play. Like he'll play a few series, but more. He can't hurt that toe anymore. So yeah, he'll play a few series. But I still got Packers winning regardless. Who plays?
Yeah.
Poor Detroit coaches. They go up there just to get fired.
Get paid.
Indiana. You said get paid a little bit too. Let's not forget about that. Call the Jaguars.
Colts need to win this to stay in the playoffs. So
Colts.
Get more Colts.
Pointless game. Washington Giants. I'm gonna go Washington.
Yeah, I'm going. Let's go football team. Points.
Another point. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, T.
I'm going Giants.
Chicago at Minnesota. It's gonna be the swan song for Zimmer. Zimmer's gonna get his last dub as a Minnesota Vikings coach.
I agree. Last dub for Zimmer. He out of there. But yeah.
Hopefully Kirk plays. Like that COVID news, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That game was terrible. What the fuck was Sean Mannion? That nigga sucked. I guess I'll go Vikings.
Oh, you guess? Jesus Christ, this is hilarious.
This guy.
Tennessee at Houston. I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee. Derrick Henry back. He gonna get nice little bit carries. Make sure he back.
No, he ain't playing. He ain't playing no more. This week, be back in playoff game. Yeah, he's not playing.
I think I'm making the first playoff game. First game back to playoffs. Man.
Yes.
That's good though.
Nice though.
My thing, but Titans do need this win to secure that number 1 seed because a loss and the Chiefs win and the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn, they still get a dub though.
Texans bound to know. I'm not picking the Texans, but it'll be close. Like Titans, it ain't gonna be a breeze for the Texans.
Texans should want to win this game. Shit, I want to fuck somebody's season up. If I was them.
Spoilers. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I'm going with the Big Ben Swan song, and he's gonna beat Baltimore and leave on a high.
He already had a swan song against Cleveland on Monday night. I'm going Baltimore.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's gonna end his career probably in a loss. It's gonna be over. Maybe his last game.
And these two teams they have.
I think he's.
You think over?
Yeah. Oh, he's retiring. He hasn't officially announced it, but with all that crying and stuff last week, it's done.
If I think it'd be the right move for him to go ahead and retire. I don't think if he looks back at the film this year, I think he knows that he's over the hill. It's done. He's done.
Yeah, go spend time with your family, baby.
You said, what's he?
He's not in shape to play football no more.
Yeah, and he's not. He don't care to be in shape. He don't want to get in shape.
It's. I can only imagine being his age, having to go through the grueling. Yeah, everybody can't be Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady's a freak in nature. You know what I'm saying?
You never cared about being in shape ever, even when you.
Even when you were in college and you just was you was Big Ben.
Yeah, it was easy for you to actually shed some weight. You didn't want to do it. Like at this point, he don't want to do that shit. He not
where you can't heal and your elbow hurt every time you throw the ball 10 yards.
He's gonna look like when he finally retire.
He's gonna be about 3.
Well, I think he's gonna look decent though. He's the type of guy that I see.
I hope so.
He'll probably eat, but he'll walk on the treadmill and lift his weights. He'll look the same. Is where I'm getting at. I don't think he's gonna like blow up and be some big fat dude. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna he'll just work. He'll work out like normal people, and I think he'll do that because that's way easier than working out as an NFL superstar.
I don't think he worked out now though as an NFL superstar. I don't think he really worked out. he probably like on a field workout shit. I don't think he really.
Well, let me change it. Like what I'm putting it as is instead of having to sit down and watching 10 hours of film, he'll spend that hour walking or doing something active. Yes.
For Big Ben, for him to have to stay keep his weight down, he had to be real disciplined on his diet, man, because he can blow up real quick, man. So I think he's going to get bigger. I think he won't look as big because he's so big as he's so tall. You know, he has a lot of area to carry the weight. So, but yeah, he definitely going to gain some weight.
Shout out to Big Ben. Cincinnati and Cleveland. As we talked about earlier, Cincinnati's not playing the players really. So I'm on Cleveland because I think
neither Cleveland.
Baker got something to.
Baker's done. He's shutting down. He's having surgery.
Oh,
damn!
I don't know who's gonna win this. I don't know who's gonna win this game.
Brandon Allen. That's the quarterbacks.
Who is it?
Case Keenum versus Brandon Allen.
Oh man!
No Nick Chubb's not playing.
Oh damn!
How Kareem Hunt ain't playing?
Hard work, I'm sure.
I'm going Browns just because their defensive guys still like Clowney is still playing. Miles Garrett. I'll
go Browns. Let me speed this up.
Yeah, I'll go Browns.
Yeah, San Francisco at the Rams. San Francisco needs this too.
I'm going Rams.
Both of them.
I'm going Rams.
Yeah, Rams versus rookie Trey Lance. Yeah, Rams.
Carolina at Tampa Bay. I'm going Tampa Bay.
Going Bucks. They need to get on a winning wave.
Seattle at Arizona. I'm actually going.
Why not get a pick?
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. You know what? There wasn't no malice behind it, brother. I just started trying to rapid fire. Go ahead, brother. I apologize.
Bucks because Gronk has incentives to play for. He has money he needs to be earned this week.
Nice. I'll get it for him.
Seattle versus Arizona. I'm actually going Seattle this game because I just feel like Seattle got some spoiler in their blood. It might be Russell and Pete's last game together.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bad and ugly divorce. I'm going Cardinals.
Okay.
Cardinals.
Okay. New England at Miami.
Ooh.
Hopefully Miami. I'm going Miami.
I think Miami needs to win this because they need to be in the playoffs. I'm going Patriots though. I think Patriots play spoiler even though they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots as well. New Orleans versus Atlanta, and it's in the A.
I'm going
New Orleans. I'm going New Orleans.
I'm about to go to New Orleans. I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Falcons playing spoiler?
Yep.
All right, I'm going Saints.
Jets versus Buffalo. And Buffalo, I'm going Buffalo.
I'm going Bills.
I might go Jets. I don't think the Bills gonna play their guys.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they will. Actually, they will. Division's still on the line, so yeah, they will.
Yeah, buddy. What? Oh yeah, this. Yeah.
Yeah, their division's still on the line. So yeah, Bills will play their guys. Bills.
Chargers versus Las Vegas at Las Vegas.
Winner of this gets in the playoffs. So
It's a big
I'm
game.
going with Justin. I'm going with the Justin Herbert.
Big game.
He gonna do it, Justin Herbert.
With the season that the Raiders have been for Derek Carr, I want them to win this game, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Vegas at the crib. Josh Jacobs is gonna have a huge game.
Hopefully, man.
I believe Darren Waller is back. If he's back, that's a
big difference.
Yeah, he's been practicing, so
damn. Okay, that's a big difference.
That's gonna be a fun game on Sunday night. I'm glad they flexed that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be an important game. It's in Vegas too.
Yep.
Hope the Vegas will win. Hope the Vegas Raiders win. I'm gonna stay with Chargers.
All right, man.
Who you going to?
Yeah, I'm going Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Raiders, sir.
I love you boys, man. Y'all. We got anything else?
That's it. Check out National Championship game on Monday. That's about it.
Man.
Don't forget the game of the girls' game of the week is Purcell Manion versus Summit. Number 1 player in the 2025 class, D. Alexander, and I'll learn the number 7 girl player's name, and we're gonna put it on the page, and it's gonna be epic battle 2:30 p.m. at Summit.
What part of town Summit in?
Oh, I don't want to say Hyde Parkish area, that side of town, kind of.
Over there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So out, not exactly Hyde Parkish area, somewhere on that side of town.
Somewhere over there.
All right, I might slide through. That's over.
Ducked off shit.
Okay. I'll look it up.
It is definitely ducked off, though. You like, boy, I didn't even know this was up here.
Where's your bro trying to hoop at? We playing outside somewhere, bro? That's not what I do.
I am not about that.
He bougie as fuck. I'm not hooping outside. I'm gonna turn my ass around.
But this has been Down to the Wire 513. As you see the ticker scrolling at the bottom. Follow us on everything. Just Google us. That's the easiest way to find us. And man, for episode 214, man, Taryn Bland, Randall Palmer, Josh Evans. We'll catch y'all next week. Hopefully, everybody back in studio. We'll see.
We'll see.
But next week we'll catch y'all. Peace.
Safe. Peace.